Intro music. What's up, guys? Coming to you live, not live, live.
It's not live now. It was live then, but it's not live.
From Showdown MMA, I'm going to do a video about head movement. So watch closely, because you all suck at it.
You don't suck at it, guys. I'm sorry I said that. It's not cool.
Rolling. You're rolling. You're rolling. Rolling. Right now.
Right now.
A lot of situations when you need to move your head, self-defense situation, MMA, boxing, kickboxing situation is going to be more important depending on the sport, the rule set, or whatever, okay? Boxing, pretty important, of course. Muay Thai or kickboxing, it can't be quite as dramatic because you're dealing with knees and kicks and stuff like that that can fly up, and if you're doing a bunch of silly bending over at the waist stuff, you're going to get kicked in the face, so you got to be careful about it. I'll give you guys some quick pointers on how to do it more efficiently. First off, a couple of different kinds of head movement. A couple of different, I call them vectors, okay, to move your head upon. You've got distance, okay, in and out, head movement here. You've got up and down, okay, and you've got left to right. Know that anytime we throw a strike, we're trying to move our head along one of these vectors, right? To work our defense into our offense.
Best defense is a good offense, is an offensive.
We're going to work on left and right, but also, guys, think about changing the distance of your head, right? And think about changing the height of your head. Think about working these things into your footwork, into just the way you move, right? When you're shadow boxing, so that when you, for instance, are going to throw a leaping hook, for whatever reason you want to throw a leaping hook, okay? If I've already stood here and I've shown you this movement, right, several times, so that when I throw my leaping hook, the thing I'm going to do to set up my leaping hook, you've already seen 10 times and nothing has happened. So now when you see this little movement, you see this little shoulder dip right here, and you're not going to think I'm going to do crap. So that when I throw my leaping hook, I can get it there possibly undetected. All of your techniques can be worked into things like this, so think about that. On to the subject matter at hand, head movement, okay? What I see a lot of people doing is this right here. This looks silly to you, it feels silly to me. This is not an efficient way to move my head, because this throws you off balance. So you're stepping this way, right? And sometimes I absolutely want to do that. I want to step this way and come off here at an angle, okay? I want to step this way, come off here at an angle. Sometimes I just want to move my freaking head. Instead of dipping side to side here and getting kind of off balance, instead of having to step this way every time I want to move my head, right? That's not going to work. I want you to think about moving your shoulders. Think about it, look at it, watch. If I want to move my head to the left, I'm going to take my right shoulder and I'm going to dip it down and across. Okay, watch my chin. Here I am, a punch comes here, bang. I've slipped. Two things good about this, guys. Okay, let's be honest, there's 1,000 good things, so let me name a bunch of them. First off, I'm covering my chin here in case something crazy happens. Also, if I wanted to hit you with the hardest left hand I could hit you with, pow. By dipping off here, I'm setting up my left hand if I want to. When I dip off here to the left, I get my chin off center, but because I'm using my shoulder only, I don't overcommit to this head movement.
And I'm in perfect position to throw a counter punch.
Bang, that's all I need. Right there. Just that. Said this is hidden in offensive movements. So when I dip across here, I can also work in. Bang, that's exactly what I would do if I wanted to throw a hook. So offense is worked into the defense. The best defense is a good offense. Best offense is a strong defense, is a good offense. So the left, I come forward when we want to move. I want to move my head to the right. I'm going to take the left shoulder, bring it forward and down. Think about taking this rear shoulder and bringing it forward and down and kind of dipping it toward this front foot. Dip it down. Now, My hands can be doing 1,000 different things, guys. If you guys are watching my hands and thinking this, what the hell am I doing with my hands? My hands can be doing this. I can be covering here. I can be whatever the hell you want to do with them, right? I can be throwing a punch here, guys. That's the great part of it, right? I can be throwing a punch here. I can dip here. I can dip here and set up a hook. I can dip here and set. Offense is a strong, defense is a good offense. Dip here and do a lot of things. I'm dipping across here and I'm not getting this big, dramatic movement here with my head. All I'm thinking about doing is dipping this shoulder. Bang, bang.
And I'm in perfect position to throw the counterpunch.
And if I work this stuff into my footwork, then I can hide a lot of these movements. I can hide a lot of these setups. Takedown.
And then you ain't gonna see none of this stuff coming.
Going back to the head movement, guys, okay, think about it. Take this shoulder, dip it down, okay? Watch my feet. I can step forward and dip my, you get my whole body? Whole body?
Barely.
I can step directly forward and dip my shoulder. I can step out at a 45 and dip my shoulder. For whatever reason, I don't know why I want to do this, but I can step out here and dip my shoulder. I can step backward and dip this shoulder. Step off at a 45 here. I can step here. I can step forward. Okay? So all vectors here I can cover with this. Let's think about this shoulder. I can step directly forward and dip this shoulder. Out here, dip this shoulder. I can do it here. Okay? Split step right there. I can step back. Okay? Step back with this and come up. I can step back with both and come up. Step here. I don't know why I want to, but I can do this. If I really feel like it. Okay? I can step here. Well, I don't know why I want to do that. As you're practicing these movements, think about working these different angles into this. Okay? Here. Whatever.
Practice it because you might need to whoop somebody one day.